سلام عليكم خزيان مغبب شناتيتون الخرزة doing business in America. خرزة أديو إلى بعض organization بشمت سكور. سكور بيش لشتستخ خمشيشن من قمادي جوف أمريكا قد هايراق نيشو إلقا هايرتت بزنيز سوري جرفسي و أبي منتيان جو أمريكا. سكور بيش لسنتا ب US Small Business Administration. إطلق بوزودا من خدسر ألب mentors and volunteers و بوزودا من طلمو أربيدان أوفيس جوف أمريكا. عدي دازخ تبقاخن بخكمة فيديوي قد سكور قديا يولتيلا قد قدا خورزة مغزيخلة. أني فيديوي تابي بزنيز بريشة بتهمزمي بعضت بزنيز جانه و بمجور سكور قاته هو يرتلا. تمن ازخ ميدال تبقخ بدني پرسوپه و بخزخلو اني فيديوي.
I am the owner of Dogtown Cincinnati. It is a 24-hour kennel-free doggy daycare and boarding business. It is built to be like a home. When the dogs come here, they are in a room with a person cuddling with them, and they're living in an environment that's similar to home with a TV, couches, beds, and that's what I want for my dogs, and I think a lot of people want that for their dogs too. I had no idea about business. I took one business class and I remembered SCORE from the class, and I contacted SCORE and I was assigned Dennis, and he basically gave me homework and said, if you want to open a business, here's what you have to do.
If I gave her an assignment or something to do, she did it, and not only on time but ahead of time.
I would not be open if it was not for Dennis. He gave me the tools and the resources and told me how to research, where to research, what to do. He never did the work for me, but he always gave me the guidance.
Helping her with the business plan development to site selection, to helping her negotiate the leases and contracts involved.
If it wasn't Dennis's expertise, he would bring someone whose expertise it was.
She's just very committed, and whatever I asked her to do, she did, and she's like a sponge. She absorbed the information and used it and applied it to her business and her business plan, and we moved on.
Before we were even open, we had hundreds of people knocking at the door, like, when are you opening? It apparently was a lot more in demand than anybody ever imagined. By the time we went into the second year, we had 20, 25 employees. Our revenue went way up.
It's really very gratifying to help people achieve their dreams. And most of them come to us with dreams, and like Megan, she had very little money, but that didn't get in her way.
There's no reason not to use SCORE. The advice and the information that you get from them is just so valuable. I really would not have succeeded without SCORE.
I own Kombucha, a kombucha bar microbrewing company, and what kombucha is a fermented probiotic tea. It is, when properly brewed, non-alcoholic and tastes sort of like a cider, a cross between a cider, a vinegar, and a tea. It is known for helping to detox the liver. It was something that I could produce myself that was healthy and an active part in taking, control of my lifestyle and control of my well-being and my health and my wellness. Tom Vaughn is great as a SCORE mentor, and he's been really instrumental in helping our business through some of the specific detail issues we've had, but overall in supporting our company by being there for me to bounce ideas off of.
Leslie's very energetic, as you might have noticed, and believes in what she's doing. She has a lot of enthusiasm, and she was together. She had things together.
I decided to consult SCORE for help with some issues that I was having with regards to maintaining a steady cash flow, making sure that I was following along suit of the proper recourse for payroll issues, for other issues related to the logistics behind running a business that a more experienced business owner could help me with.
She was already in business and was doing pretty well. She just wanted to be able to grow to the next level and avoid any of the pitfalls that might come along with that growth. So that was very encouraging. We often see people that are not nearly as well organized as she is.
Tom is there as a sort of a security blanket. If I need him, I know I can call him. If I have any questions whatsoever, I know if he doesn't know the answer, he knows someone that does and has a resource directly for me.
And the qualities I saw in Leslie were the things that we look for in all small business startups. First of all, passion for what they're doing. Because if you don't have passion for what you're doing, don't even try, don't even start. She had some background education from Virginia Tech, which, go Hokies, and is just an inspiring young woman.
A good description of our business is packing, shipping, and small business services. We of course do UPS, we do all the postal services, and we do a lot of things for small business. Business cards, letters, return address envelopes, we do flyers, mailings, etc. I first sought out SCORE because I had been in a corporate world where different people handled all the different departments of a business, and I needed help wearing all of the hats.
The way we help most is to analyze exactly what his qualifications are. As far as the UPS was concerned, to analyze what they expected and see if Tom had the appropriate financial and experience to make the big jump.
The success from starting with SCORE was we started from ground zero with zero income and zero place to do business. Built it, they helped with our hiring, setting up all the legal aspects and all the accounting aspects of our operation, and gave me ideas on marketing to help improve sales and service.
Tom is a special fit for this because he did have considerable service experience. He had longevity in the job he had previously, had been promoted several times, so obviously this all was in his favor.
For anyone just starting a company, I have referred a lot of other individuals to SCORE because these are all people that have had their own business for a number of years. They know the pitfalls, they know the ways to success. They can kind of lead you out of disaster and along a successful path.
Well, I think Tom has made a lot of the customers good friends. With a modest amount of coaching, he did very, very well.
Our company, Mitch Stewart Inc., has been in business for 20 years. We're the largest provider of travel packages and experiences to the nonprofit community. Our trips and experiences are used for all kinds of nonprofit events, auctions, raffles, online auctions to reward donors. I think the thing that I'm proudest of is that we raised over $1 billion for over 10,000 charities.
My business partner, Stuart Pascoe, and I created the very first frequent giving program patterned after the airlines.
Their package of putting together a travel package to be used by nonprofit organizations as a fundraiser really was something I could help with in communicating to their target audiences, which were twofold: the travel industry and the nonprofit organizations.
Alvin understood our business right away. He understood the fact that what Michelle and I do complement each other. He understood how we wanted to grow.
They had the three elements of a successful business, both of them. One, they had a passion for what it is they were doing. 2, their experience was extensive. And 3rd, they developed a wonderful revenue stream so that their company became profitable.
SCORE has really enabled us to create a business plan for growth.
We have a session with him now about once a month, either by email or by phone, and he's been a tremendous help to us.
And I keep telling clients when they come in to take anything I know. I have an open window in my brain. Whatever you see there, you can have. I'll share it with you.
We're quite impressed with the entire SCORE program, and particularly with Alvin's generosity of his time, which is something we can't ever return to him.
These are people who have experience. They're not telling you things from a book. They're telling you things that they've learned through their life. They're telling you things they've learned through successes and failures.
I'd like to scream it from the rooftops and let all small businesses know that they have amazing mentors, and such as Alvin, to help them in so many areas, in financial areas, in HR areas. I mean, SCORE is an amazing organization.
Don't walk the SCORE, run the SCORE.